What if the burning in your feet isn't just old age, but a warning sign your nerves are quietly starving? What if the pins and needles in your hands aren't permanent damage yet, but a reversible mistake almost every senior makes? And what if the vitamin you've been taking for years, the one you trusted to protect your health, is actually the reason your nerve pain isn't getting better? If you're over 60 and worried that every new symptom means your body is breaking down for good, you need to hear this, because ignoring this one issue is exactly how temporary nerve irritation turns into lifelong nerve damage. Have you noticed the pain is worst at night when everything is quiet and your body won't distract you anymore? The burning starts the moment you lie down. The tingling creeps into your toes or fingers. Sleep becomes a battle, and deep down, a scary thought shows up. What if this never goes away? Most seniors assume this is nerve damage that can't be reversed, but that assumption is exactly what keeps the real cause hidden. Here's what really scares people over 60. Not the pain itself, but the idea that this is the beginning of the end. First nerve pain, then weakness, then loss of balance, then dependency. Many seniors quietly worry, will I still be able to walk next year? Will I need help just to live normally? And because no one explains what's actually happening inside the nerves, that fear keeps growing. You've probably been told this is normal aging or just neuropathy. That label shuts the conversation down. No cause, no solution, just management. But nerves don't randomly fail because of age. They fail because they're missing what they need to repair themselves. Aging only makes the deficiency easier to expose. Think of your nerves like electrical wires. When the insulation is intact, signals travel smoothly. When that insulation breaks down, sparks fly. Pain appears, tingling, burning, numbness. What most people don't realize is that nerve insulation can be rebuilt if the body has the correct raw material. There is one B vitamin that plays a direct role in maintaining that nerve insulation. Not indirectly, not maybe helpful, directly. And if this vitamin is low or unusable, nerve pain becomes almost inevitable with age. The problem is, most seniors think they're already getting it. This is where things go wrong. Most supplements contain folic acid, not folate. They sound identical, they're labeled like they're interchangeable. They are not. Folic acid is synthetic. Folate is what your nerves actually use. And for a large percentage of people over 60, the conversion between the two simply doesn't work anymore. So seniors do everything right. They take their supplement daily, they eat fortified foods, they follow instructions, and still the pain gets worse. Not because the vitamin doesn't work, but because their body can't unlock it. It's like swallowing medicine that never dissolves. This is the dangerous part. When the body can't convert folic acid, nerves stay unprotected. The damage continues quietly. Pain medications mask the signals, but the insulation keeps thinning. That's how mild tingling turns into constant burning, and why waiting makes recovery harder. But here's the part most seniors never hear. When the correct form is used, the body doesn't need months to respond. Nerve repair can begin within days. Pain can soften before people expect it to. And for many, the fear that this damage is permanent turns out to be wrong, but only if they fix the mistake early. Here's another reason seniors stay confused. Standard blood tests often look normal. Doctors check total folate levels, not whether your body can use it. So you're told everything is fine while your nerves continue to misfire. Normal labs, abnormal pain. That disconnect leaves people doubting their own experience. Nerve damage doesn't announce itself loudly at first. It whispers, mild tingling, occasional burning, a strange numbness you ignore. By the time it's constant, the damage has been building for years. That's why early action matters more than intensity of pain. As you age, your digestive system weakens. Enzymes decline. Conversion pathways slow down. What worked at 40 doesn't work at 70. That's not failure, it's biology. And pretending your body still processes nutrients the same way is why so many seniors get stuck. Breads, cereals, pasta, they're all fortified with folic acid. People assume that means protection. In reality, for non-converters, it creates a traffic jam. The bloodstream fills with unusable folic acid, while active folate stays low. More intake doesn't mean more benefit. Painkillers don't rebuild nerve insulation. Gabapentin doesn't repair myelin. Neither does ibuprofen or acetaminophen. They only dull the alarm. The fire keeps burning underneath. That's why doses creep higher and relief keeps shrinking. Ask yourself this honestly. If the pain were purely irreversible, why does it fluctuate? Why are some days worse than others? That inconsistency inconsistency is a clue. It means the nerves aren't dead, they're malfunctioning, and malfunction can be corrected. Nerves are slow to break, but surprisingly fast to recover once given the right conditions. When active folate becomes available, the repair process doesn't wait. That's why some people feel changes within a week, not because it's magic, but because the blockage is removed. More folic acid won't fix a conversion problem. Higher doses just create more waste. The body doesn't need more, it needs usable. This is where most advice fails, and why seniors get blamed for non-compliance when the real issue is biochemistry. When pain finally decreases, something else happens. Fear loosens, sleep improves, movement returns. People realize they weren't falling apart, they were missing one piece. That shift alone changes how the nervous system behaves. One dose won't fix years of deficiency. Nerves heal with repetition, daily signal, daily repair. Skipping days resets the process. That's why 2 consistent weeks outperform months of random supplementation. The most dangerous belief seniors carry is that decline is inevitable. It's not. Some damage is preventable, some is reversible, and nerve pain is often the body's last warning, not a life sentence. If your nerve pain explodes at night, that's not random. When the body rests, damaged nerves lose distraction and start misfiring louder. Night pain isn't in your head. It's often a biochemical deficiency revealing itself when the nervous system slows down. Poor sleep worsens nerve repair. Nerve pain worsens sleep. This loop quietly accelerates damage. Many seniors think insomnia is the problem, but it's often the consequence of nerve dysfunction, not the cause. Movement helps circulation, not nerve insulation. Walking alone won't rebuild myelin if the raw materials are missing. That's why active seniors still develop burning feet and tingling hands despite doing everything right. Being told it's just age shuts down investigation. Aging changes requirements. It doesn't eliminate repair capacity. Accepting that label too early allows reversible damage to become permanent. Recovery isn't instant relief. It starts quietly. Less burning intensity, longer sleep stretches, fewer jolts of pain. Seniors miss these signs because they expect miracles instead of progression. Some feel relief in days, others take weeks. That depends on how depleted the nervous system is, not whether the solution works. Severe deficiency takes longer to refill. Untreated nerve pain doesn't stay stable. It spreads. Feet to ankles, hands to forearms. Sensation dulls. Balance suffers. Falls increase. Waiting is not neutral. It's active decline. Nerve vitamins don't only affect sensation. Low active folate disrupts neurotransmitters. That's why nerve pain often comes with brain fog, irritability, anxiety, or low mood. It's one system breaking in multiple places. When nutrients are limited, the body triages. Survival organs first, nerves last. That's why deficiencies show up as pain before anything life-threatening appears. Pain is the warning, not the failure. The question isn't, will this cure me? The real question is, what happens if I ignore a fixable deficiency for another year? Because nerves remember neglect. Standard blood work rarely measures active folate inside cells. Your labs can look normal while nerves starve. That false reassurance delays real solutions. Labels are designed for cost, not absorption. Folic acid is cheaper, more stable, and easier to sell, not more effective. Seniors pay the price for that shortcut. More of the wrong form doesn't fix conversion problems. It creates backlog. The system clogs. That's why increasing dose often worsens symptoms instead of improving them. Early nerve dysfunction is reversible. Long-term myelin loss leads to structural breakdown. Once fibers degenerate, recovery slows dramatically. Timing matters more than age. Painkillers mute signals. They don't rebuild insulation. Relief without repair creates confidence, while damage progresses silently underneath. Nutrition isn't emphasized in acute care medicine. Drugs act fast. Deficiencies act slow. The system prioritizes immediate symptom control over cellular repair. Nerve tissue responds surprisingly fast when the correct substrate is supplied. That's why meaningful changes often appear within 10 to 14 days, not months. Irregular intake resets repair progress. Nerves need daily supply. Skipping days is like repairing a wire and cutting it again each week. Most failures are timing errors, form errors, or inconsistency, not proof the approach is wrong. Misuse masquerades as inefficacy. Every senior with nerve pain is at a fork. Suppress symptoms indefinitely indirectly or support repair directly. One path manages pain, the other restores function. Pins, tingling, burning, they're often blamed on age, diabetes, or just nerves. Rarely is folate deficiency considered first, even though it's a root cause in many seniors. Symptoms flare at night because your brain isn't distracted. Burning feet or tingling hands suddenly feel unbearable. This is a classic sign of insufficient active folate. Folate isn't just for nerves. Low levels reduce neurotransmitter production, leading to memory lapses, confusion, and poor focus. Nerve pain and mental fog often travel together. Constant tiredness isn't inevitable with age. Low active folate slows energy metabolism and dopamine production, making daily tasks feel overwhelming. Cereal, bread, pasta, loaded with folic acid, not folate. If you can't convert folic acid, you're technically more deficient despite eating enriched foods. If pain persists despite supplements or fortified foods, that's a red flag. Around 40% of seniors can't convert folic acid efficiently. Your body literally can't unlock the benefits. Methylfolate bypasses conversion entirely. The active form goes straight to work repairing nerve insulation, rebuilding myelin, and calming misfiring signals. Some patients notice relief in 5 to 7 days, substantial improvement by 10 to 14 days. Rapid results are possible because damaged nerves finally get the building blocks they've been starving for. Methylfolate is water-soluble. Excess is excreted in urine. No risk of fat-soluble vitamin toxicity. Only caution is with certain seizure or chemotherapy drugs. Consistent supplementation not only reduces nerve pain, but restores energy, mental clarity, and emotional stability. It's not just symptom relief, it's functional recovery. Over-the-counter painkillers only mask nerve pain. They don't repair myelin. Methylfolate addresses the root cause, letting your nerves heal naturally. Patients on long-term nerve pain drugs often cut doses or stop completely after consistent methylfolate use, with zero side effects and restored mobility. Margaret, 71, suffered burning feet for 3 years. Switching to methylfolate decreased her pain by 80% in just 14 days, restoring sleep and independence. Robert, 68, on gabapentin for 5 years, regained energy and clarity after methylfolate supplementation and eventually eliminated his nerve pain medications. Look for methylfolate, L-methylfolate, or 5-MTHF on the label. Avoid folic acid. Therapeutic dose 800 to 1,000 micrograms daily, taken with food. Take methylfolate consistently for at least 14 days. Keep a simple journal. Rate nerve pain, track sleep, and note improvements in daily activities. By day 5 to 6, subtle improvements appear. Less burning, better sleep. By day 10 to 14, pain may drop 60 to 80%. Long-term use restores function and independence. Active folate supports neurotransmitter production. Mood lifts, brain fog clears, focus improves, all while nerve pain subsides. Methylfolate costs $3 to $5 for a month's supply, far cheaper and safer than prescription pain medications. One small investment for major quality of life gains. Go to a pharmacy, check ingredients, pick methylfolate, not folic acid. Start 800 to 1,000 micrograms daily with breakfast. Track pain and sleep and commit to 14 days. Nerve pain often worsens at night. If your hands or feet tingle or burn more intensely while lying down, folate deficiency is likely a major factor. During the day, movement and focus hide nerve sensations. At night, when still, your damaged nerves misfire and amplify discomfort, signaling the need for active folate. Taking folic acid instead of methylfolate may worsen nerve pain. Unconverted folic acid can block folate receptors, preventing active folate from working. High folic acid levels act like a crowded parking lot of broken cars. Active folate can't park and repair nerves, leaving symptoms unresolved or worse. If nerve pain continues despite supplements or fortified foods, it's a strong sign your body can't process folic acid. Methylfolate bypasses this problem immediately. Seniors over 60 often have fatigue, brain fog, or mood changes along with nerve pain. These are all linked to folate deficiency, not just normal aging. Folate deficiency reduces serotonin and dopamine production, worsening mood, motivation, and focus. Methylfolate restores these brain chemicals while repairing nerves. Many seniors think memory loss or fatigue signals dementia. Often, these are signs of folate deficiency and improve dramatically with methylfolate. methylfolate. 2 weeks of consistent methylfolate intake can reveal its effect. Even small improvements in sleep, mood, and nerve pain confirm folate deficiency was a key factor. If you have 2 or more signs, persistent pain, worsened symptoms with folic acid, fatigue, or brain fog, there's a 90% chance folate deficiency is driving your nerve issues. Testing if methylfolate works for you costs less than $5 and just 2 weeks of your time. No expensive labs or risky procedures needed. At your local pharmacy, check the ingredients carefully. Avoid folic acid and look specifically for methylfolate, L-methylfolate, or 5-MTHF. Begin with 800 to 1,000 micrograms daily. Take it with food to improve absorption and make it part of your morning routine. Consistency is key. Take methylfolate every day for 14 days to notice real improvements in nerve function. Keep a simple journal. Rate your nerve pain, note sleep quality, and track activities that were previously difficult. This reinforces your progress. Most people notice subtle improvements by day 5 or 6. Less intense burning, slightly longer sleep before tingling interrupts. By day 10 to 14, nerve pain often reduces significantly. Many seniors report 60 to 80% relief within the first month. Methylfolate is water-soluble, and excess is excreted in urine. Overdose is extremely rare, making it safer than many pain medications. Those on seizure or chemotherapy drugs should consult a doctor. Certain medications interact with folate metabolism. Over-the-counter and prescription pain medications only cover symptoms. Methylfolate addresses the root cause, repairing damaged nerves and providing lasting relief. Robert, 68, had been on gabapentin for 5 years with terrible side effects. Adding methylfolate cut his dose in half within 3 weeks. Within 2 months, Robert was completely off gabapentin. His nerve pain improved more than it had in 5 years without any side effects. Along with nerve pain relief, his energy returned, mental fog lifted, and he lost weight gained from long-term medication use. Sign 1. Nerve pain worsens at night. Pain or tingling is amplified when lying still, disrupting sleep. Folic acid supplements or fortified foods aren't helping, or symptoms are worsening because your body can't convert synthetic folic acid properly. Fatigue, brain fog, mood changes, or anxiety alongside nerve pain all point to folate deficiency affecting overall health. Folate was essential for neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. Without it, your mood, motivation, focus, and energy decline. Seniors often worry about memory loss or developing dementia, but methylfolate supplementation can restore mental clarity within weeks. If you have 1 sign, methylfolate could help. 2 to 3 signs mean there's roughly a 90% chance folate deficiency is a major factor. A safe, inexpensive methylfolate supplement is all it takes, under $5 and just 14 days to potentially improve nerve pain, sleep, energy, and mood. Go to your local pharmacy or health food store. Look for B-complex or folate supplements. Turn the bottle around and check the ingredients carefully. If it says folic acid, put it back. That's the synthetic form your body may not convert, leaving your nerves starved. Choose supplements labeled methylfolate, L-methylfolate, or 5-MTHF. These are the active forms your body can use immediately. Start with 800 to 1,000 micrograms per day. Take it with food to improve absorption. This is the typical therapeutic dose for nerve pain relief. Some studies use doses up to 5,000 micrograms, but it's safer to start lower and see how your body responds before increasing. Your nerves won't heal overnight. Treat it like a 2-week experiment. Take your supplement consistently every day for 14 days. Keep a simple journal. Rate nerve pain on a scale of 1 to 10, track sleep quality, and note daily activities. Small improvements show early progress. Around day 5 or 6, you might notice burning or tingling easing slightly, or sleeping a bit longer before symptoms wake you. By day 10 to 14, most people notice clear relief. Many report 60 to 80% reduction in nerve pain by the end of week 2 to 4. Methylfolate is water-soluble. Excess is eliminated in urine. Unlike fat-soluble vitamins, overdose is extremely rare. Only those on seizure or chemotherapy medications need medical guidance first. Unlike folic acid, methylfolate bypasses conversion steps. Your body can immediately use it to repair nerves and reduce pain. Methylfolate helps produce SAM, adenosyl methionine, which is critical for building and repairing the myelin sheath around your nerves. Without active inactive folate, SAM production drops, nerve coatings weaken, misfiring occurs, and pain signals get sent even when there's no real injury. Many patients notice improvements within 1 week, reduced burning, tingling, and improved mobility. With nerve pain relief, sleep quality improves. Patients often sleep through the night for the first time in years. Pain reduction allows patients to stand, walk, and perform daily tasks without constantly needing breaks. Folate deficiency affects neurotransmitters. Active methylfolate restores serotonin and dopamine, improving energy, focus, and mood. Consistent supplementation reduces reliance on pain medications, which often only mask symptoms and cause side effects. 68-year-old Robert used gabapentin for 5 years with side effects. Adding methylfolate allowed him to reduce and eventually stop the drug, while nerve pain improved. Pain worsens at night, folic acid supplements or fortified foods aren't helping. Other symptoms like fatigue, brain fog, or mood changes appear alongside nerve pain.